All right. It's been a while, but we're back. I've got Ross, Ross Band. I got Right Cape back. We do a little college football, NFL countdown for this weekend's games. Uh, these guys are going to get two plays each in the NFL and college football for this weekend. They do have one. They have one play that is the same in the NFL. We'll get that to here in a little bit. That must mean it's a guaranteed winner. So, but before we get into that, I haven't seen these guys in a while. So, right, Cape, how you been doing, and how things been going for you on the sites?
Yeah, personally, I've been doing great. I can't complain. Betting wise, I've been on a run since September pretty much. I'm on the leaderboards, every sport. I'm winning right now. Come check out my premium plays.
All right, sounds good. And Ross, I know you don't. I know you're not on the sites, but you do. You do put in. You do gamble yourself. So, how you been doing, and just how things been going in general?
Good so far. Every college football weekend has been a net profit. So NFL, I'm up on the year, but college football's been that's been my bread and butter so far.
Same with me. I've been doing a
All
lot
right,
better in
and
college football than I have NFL.
Mm.
all right, good. Yeah, mate. I was doing great in college football the last two Saturdays. I might as well have just slept in, but the NFL has been going well for me every week. So insane. Now let's get right into the college football. You both got games in the Big Ten that you like, right? You got to.
Yeah, so I'm interested in the Minnesota versus Rutgers game. Minnesota has a strong run game behind Darius Taylor. This Rutgers team has been good defensively. They're tough on third down, which means that we're going to see a lot of punts, or at least we should. Rutgers offensively, they're conservative. They rarely light up the scoreboard. On the defensive side, they're well coached. They should be able to limit Minnesota's scoring. Uh, I do think both teams are capable of scoring, but typically they play the low scoring games. Uh, Minnesota is inconsistent on both sides of the ball. What we do know is that Rutgers' defense is consistent. Both teams like to play it safe on offense. So we're going to go with the under here.
Okay. Well, I like that. So good stuff there. Ross, you got like the team in the Big Ten. I personally think they were a little overrated last night in the college uh, playoff thing. But so tell me why you like Indiana.
Well, I was tending to believe they were overrated myself until I started to really dive into how well they're actually covering the spread. They're the best team in the country. They are 8-1, so their cover percentage is 88.9%. And not only do they cover handily, 17 points on average over the spread. That's insane. That is like I don't know what it was like. It was, I think, 4 points better than the next team. They are cover machines. And Michigan is absolute garbage right now. They actually are one of the worst teams in the nation. They only cover 22% of the time. And so Rourke's going to play. And even if he didn't, it doesn't really matter. Michigan is just garbage this year. They can't score. And Indiana will have no problem putting up points. It's going to be at Indiana. But yeah, this is not a interference game at all for Indiana. They're going to plug right along.
Yep. As good as Indiana's
All right.
offense is, which is good, I think the defense is even better.
Absolutely. Like I said, I mean, it's how well they've covered the spread has blown away every. I mean, I understand why people are still hesitant because it's Indiana. I get it. Indiana hasn't been good, and I mean, ever. But I mean, they're blowing away everyone's expectations and still doing it. And Michigan's not going to be the team to them.
Yeah, I think last week was the first time that they were actually down in a game. Indiana, they still ended up winning and covering, but
yeah,
I mean, it's pretty impressive getting to this time of year, and you just lead every game. They haven't really played anybody good, but I like Indiana.
All right. Well, that's why I think they haven't really played anybody, including my Spartans last week. But all right, Ross. So this is the team that I've been on a lot this season. They didn't have a starting quarterback last week. Uh, that's your next play here. They didn't cover last week, but again, they're going to be back this week. So you like Army?
Yes, I do like. I do like Army. Army's 6-1-1 against the spread, so it was their only one that they didn't cover. I mean, they're covering 85% of the time. And again, another team, they're against the spread coverage rate. I mean, it's like 10 points over the spread. If I read what I think the coach, I think he was either yesterday or today, the coach said he's between questionable and probable. So if he's an Army guy, that means that he's probably going to be out there playing. So I would expect to see him out there playing. So that and it's North Texas. I don't. I mean, yeah, they're 5-3, but I don't think that's going to pose a threat against Army. Yeah, I expect the quarterback to play.
So Rye, so you're on the. Have you hopped on that Dion train?
Yeah, I hopped on that Dion train. Well, at least for this season, when nobody's talking about them, they're good, right? But yeah, Colorado has a strong offense, especially in the pass game with Shedeur Sanders. They do have trouble stopping the run. They don't really have a good defense at all. Texas Tech, on the other hand, they're fast-paced, high-scoring offense. The defense is hit or miss, especially against good QBs, which they're going to see here. The defense struggles in coverage, so I think Sanders should have a big day. They're going to give him space to throw the ball. I expect them to put up points with the high-powered offense. They should be in the game at the end with the chance to win. We'll take the -3. We're going to say this is 6-7 point win.
All right.
I just think they outscored Texas Tech, make a few stops.
Yeah, I can see that. You got thoughts on that one, Ross?
I tend to agree. Even if they get into a full-blown shootout, I think Colorado's offense is high-powered enough. I mean, even if they take it all the way into overtimes, they can't stop anybody, but they don't have to. I mean, their offense is high-powered enough. I think the 3 points favors Colorado. They should be able to win by a touchdown.
Yeah, big plays. That's what Colorado does.
All right. That's good. Good stuff. So we're going to move in here to the NFL. You both got one game the same. Even though you're wearing the colors with that hat there a little bit, there, right? I'm gonna go with the hometown boy for this first one here. I'm gonna go with the Ross with the Lions. What are you looking at here with the Lions, Ross?
I like the Lions. I like them a lot. They are 7-1 against the spread, and that's 87.5% they cover. And also, not only that, but their against the spread margin is 9 points, so they're covering handily. And I mean, who would have thought that we would have a Detroit team that's playing this well? They're playing lights out on all facets of the game, and their defense is still a bend don't break defense, but they don't give up a ton of points. They give up yards, but they seem to hunker down when it matters. Their special teams is phenomenal. I mean, we already know what their offense is. I mean, Jared Goff, even including last game, but now they're still more touchdowns than they are in completions. That's absolutely insane. Jared Goff has gone, 5 or 6 games where he started 10 for 10 or better. Yep. The Lions cover.
He's throwing, he's throwing 30 straight balls to Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra saying,
oh yeah, that's right.
Without any completion or drop. That's the one that 30 in a row to that guy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, 30 targets, all for completions. That's insane. But I mean, Goff right now, he's playing like a machine. I mean, it doesn't matter. He's finding the open receiver. I mean, this is one of those times where you call him a game manager in the most positive light. He does everything right. And that is just it's hard to beat any team, whether it's the Lions or or the Chiefs or whoever it is. But when a team is just firing on all cylinders and the quarterback's making the right throw, it's hard to stop them.
Well, of course, and they can run the ball, and they got
a two-headed monster. That's best running combo in the league. I mean, arguably the best offensive line. I like the Zadarius Smith trade that adds some depth, and there's still a chance that even if they make a deep run, we'll get Aiden Hutchinson back. Not ruling it out, but the way the Lions are playing right now is just some excellent football.
There is hope. There is hope in Michigan, and in November and December. For once,
we're not used to this.
In my 58 years on this earth. All right, Ryan, you like him too, and so I'll let you say you can add to what Ross said.
Yeah.
Or throwing your
so
own
yeah, pretty much my thing is the Texans are going to have to rely on the run game. The Detroit Lions have a good run defense. The Texans have the wide receivers out, so they're definitely going to have to find a way to run the ball. I don't think they're going to be able to do that. As you said, Goff has been efficient, best O-line in football. I think this balanced offense is going to put pressure on Houston's defense. Houston doesn't have a great secondary, so Goff should be able to light them up. I think Lions defense should be able to stop the run, limit big plays through the air. This line keeps moving towards Detroit. We might see -5.5 by kickoff. I think the look-ahead line was Texans -1.
So I saw this game pop up. I didn't realize this right, Cape. Your next game was in Germany, and I was thinking. I said, World War II. That was a long time ago. It seems like we're still holding that against Germany. I mean, of all the games you could send them, we're sending them the Giants, Panthers, and then you're making it even worse because you're not looking for a lot of offense in this one.
Yeah, I do like the offense. Funny thing is, neither offense is good. But yeah, both teams rank bottom 10th in defensive yards per play. Yeah, I like the over. Panthers are good in the red zone. Touchdown percentage of 63% in red zone trips. Since Bryce Young has been back, he's been decent. He has a 64% completion rate. He's only been sacked 3 times. 3-3 touchdown to interception ratio. Last 2 games have gone over for the Panthers. Last 2 games have gone over for the Giants. Jones has had good second halves recently. 69% completion rate his last 2 games, 5.9 yards per play. On defense, the Giants have given up 6.8 yards per play. Panthers don't pressure QBs. Giants don't pressure QBs. I think both QBs are going to be able to throw. I think this goes over 41.5. Both teams get in the 20s. 27, 24, 29, something like that. I think it's crazy that the Giants are 6.5 point favorites.
Oh, so do I. I guess, yeah, that's what, yeah. I see where you're coming from on that. I do. I don't know. I can also see 6-3 and it's just a crap game. I don't know. I don't know. But you do make some good points. Uh, but hasn't the Panthers just traded away the only two actually decent wide receivers they actually had?
The one guy had one catch all season.
Yeah, one catch, one reception, and since like week 5.
Yeah, but wasn't that one catch a touchdown, or was that the other guy?
I don't know.
No, that was the other guy. The one reception, one catch wasn't.
Oh, okay. All right.
Deontay Johnson.
Didn't he go Cowboys?
It is the Panthers.
He hasn't done anything either.
It is the Panthers.
Yeah, we'll let the young guys work. Bryce Young to Leggett, 2 touchdowns.
I could see the over only because both defenses are just hot garbage.
Yeah, they're bad.
I mean, at this point, you got to just think that NFL offenses of these two teams should be able to score some points because these are not good NFL defenses.
Maybe I'll do Leggett, 2 touchdowns, Neighbors, 2 touchdowns in a parlay.
Go ahead.
They might be the only ones catching the ball.
So, and Ross, your last play in the NFL, you're going to stick with the NFC North here. You're going to go with the Vikings, Sam Darnold.
I still like Minnesota. I mean, they're 6-2 against the spread, and again, another team that they're against the spread margin is hovering right at around a touchdown. So they're still covering pretty handily. Yeah, I mean, Sam Darnold is still overall. I mean, on this season, he's still playing really well. So I mean, I don't have any problem putting faith in him against. Let's be honest, the Jaguars are they're awful. I mean, they are a awful team. So it's kind of hard to think that a team like Minnesota that has no problem covering the spread can go into Jacksonville and cover here. So yeah, I think this one's kind of easy, honestly. So basically, the only thing that we're looking at here.
You said, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, my screen was doing a funky thing.
Though. You're like but you like Sam Darnold is, and normally you would just, like last year you would say Sam Darnold is Sam Darnold, and this year you're like Sam Darnold is. He's been playing pretty good. What a difference a year.
He's a resurgent. Found a team that worked for him. Same as Goff. I mean, when you find the match that works, and that's Darnold has found his match right now in Minnesota, and he's still proving that there was a reason why he was a first-round quarterback. He can still distribute the ball, but again, Jacksonville sucks. So I think a lot of this also has to do with the fact that Jacksonville isn't going to put up much of a fight. And the fight that they did put up, we already talked about a little bit against Philadelphia, was Philadelphia letting them in more than Jacksonville really being able to make that a close game.
Oh, yeah, I agree. All right, very good. We'll run these down real quick again. College football, Ryan likes Minnesota under. He likes he's on the Deion train. He's got Colorado minus. Ross is going against his boys here. He's taking Indiana minus the 13.5. He's on the Army minus 5.5. We go to NFL here. We got Right Cape over in Germany. Giants Panthers. They both like the line is 3.5. And then Ross is going to go with Sam Darnold until Sam Darnold proves he is Sam Darnold. He's going to take Minnesota minus 4. Right. Hey, right. Tell the people where they can find you and what you got going on tonight, tomorrow, and what you're looking forward to for the weekend.
Yep. I don't know what I have tonight. You can find me at Rod Cape on all social media. I think I have 2 basketball plays, 2 NBA, a college basketball already went off. I think I do have a late night hockey. So if you want to check that out, I have something in the Mac, but that already started. Yeah, I'm loaded up. I'm betting everything right now. Soccer, hockey, NBA, college basketball, college football, NFL, whatever else you could think of. NASCAR season's ending, so that's going to be done for a little bit. But, yeah, I've been winning. You see me on the leaderboards, Tom Macrina. Go check me out, pickadvisor.com. I have all my free plays in the Insiders Room, so go check that out. My free plays do pretty well, and I post a lot of them.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, check them out. Check out the Insiders Room Discord. Lots of stuff in there also for you guys to check out. Ross, I know you don't have post plays anywhere, but thanks a lot for coming on and people. I know people in the area, whatever. I know you have a little business going on. If you want to plug your business there, go right ahead.
If anyone's in the market for a trailer, R&R Trailers. We build and manufacture aluminum trailers, all different kinds, here in Three Rivers, Michigan. So check us out at rnrtrailers.com. As far as sports betting go, take our 3 NFL picks, throw a teaser parlay on it, and that's why I'm going to play that hard. I like our 3 picks. Put them in a teaser.
Sounds good. I
can
might
do
as well
that
jump
too.
on that.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks a lot, guys. Again, content always good. Again, getting with me this morning. We're doing a show tonight, and I'm moving so we can do this again. Thanks again, Ryan.
Sounds good.
Talk to you soon. You guys have a good night, and see you next week. Right. Well, I will forgot. It's been a while. I forgot, Ryan.
It's been a while. Let's catch some tickets.
Yes, sir.